means used in a joining of two different DNA fragments. Two different DNA fragments. Two different DNA fragments in a, but what we can call two different DNA fragments called as a recombinant DNA. Right? So whenever two different DNA molecules were combined, that itself recombinant. Right? So for your understanding, I am writing here adding desired gene with a vector. Right? To add desired gene with vector, we have to use ligase enzyme. Right? To add desired gene with vector, we have to use a ligase enzyme. Right? So that is the importance of ligase. Ligation means union of two different DNA molecules is the property of ligase, I mean usage of ligase. Right? Then next, the third type of enzyme I am going to here, that is a DNA polymerase, where this enzyme is useful. DNA polymerase, where this enzyme used in a recombinant DNA technology. Say DNA polymerase is used in a increasing, right? Increasing the number of recombinant DNA, right? Used in increasing number of recombinant DNA where within the host cell. Right? So DNA polymerase works in increasing the number of recombinant DNA. As I told you, the same process is called as a cloning. So whenever, see here is an E. coli bacterium. Imagine it's an E. coli bacterium. Right? We made a recombinant DNA plasmid. It's a recombinant DNA plasmid. Yes, for your understanding, I am writing here. It's a recombinant DNA. Right? Whenever this recombinant DNA is placed in E. coli bacteria, right? Whenever recombinant DNA inserted into the E. coli bacteria, because E. coli bacteria, imagine it's a host cell. Now this single recombinant DNA, that means single gene, we have isolated and added that gene to the vector, this plasmid, and we made recombinant DNA. That DNA was introduced into the E. coli cell. After entering into the host cell, this plasmid has to become many copies. Like this, its number has to increase. Right? Say this increase in number of recombinant DNA is called as cloning. Right? So this having DNA polymerase Here polymerization means synthesis. DNA polymerization, synthesis of existing DNA. That means making a xerox copies of RDNA. recombinant DNA. Right? So simply we can notice this as a replication. So DNA polymerase is helpful for replication, increasing the number of recombinant DNAs. If we do the same process within a device, remember carefully what I am telling. If this cloning process is done by using the same DNA polymerase within a device, that is called PCR, polymerase chain reaction. It means the same cloning multiplication of DNA strands within a device or within a machine. This is called as PCR. It's the same process, multiplication of recombinant DNA within the host, that was called as a cloning. Cloning. If cloning process occurred in a device or machine, that is the PCR technique. So in both cases, we are using DNA polymerase enzymes. Right? So in PCR, you know that we are using Taq polymerase. So polymerase enzyme, which is extracted from bacteria, that is Thermus aquaticus. So it is called as Taq polymerase enzyme. Here general DNA polymerase enzyme, where this DNA polymerase enzyme is present, remember that is already present in host cells. In every living cell, DNA polymerases are present in our cells, plant cells, every cell. So those DNA polymerase enzymes helps in the multiplication of recombinant DNA. That was cloning. Up to here, we completed 3 different types of enzymes we are using widely in the recombinant DNA technology. So restriction endonucleases, DNA ligases, and DNA polymerase. Right? Then coming to the next part, the second tool we have to use is probably vector. Very important. What is the vector? Right? Say here vector is a DNA molecule. Very important. Vector is a DNA molecule, nothing but DNA molecule. Right? So what is the property of vector? DNA molecule which carries DNA molecule which carries desired gene. Right? Desired gene. Okay? So that means we have to isolate desired gene. Say what yesterday Boyle and Cohen we saw yesterday what they did. They isolated antibiotic resistant gene from Salmonella typhimurium. That was the desired gene. And that was added to a plasmid. Right? So that plasmid is the carrier vector. And by adding desired gene with vector, that becomes recombinant DNA. Because desired gene is of Salmonella typhimurium. Plasmid is taken from some other bacteria. So 2 different DNAs are added. That's why that is called rDNA or recombinant DNA. Then this recombinant DNA was introduced into E. coli, which was the host. Right? So who is carrying desired gene? So that plasmid carry desired gene. So that carried plasmid is called as a vector. Vector is also a DNA molecule. Desired gene is also a DNA molecule. Of course, desired gene we have taken from one organism. Vector also taken from another organism. So recombinant DNA was made. Right? Desired DNA. So vector carries desired DNA molecule, which carries desired gene. That was the vector. Right? Say, what are the vectors we are using? Types of vectors. There are different types of vectors are there. Number 1 vector is a plasmid. Right? Plasmids. Right? That causes. Right? Then plasmids. So artificial chromosomes. Different are there, but in examination, so these 3 are very important. What are plasmids? what kind of bacteriophages we are using as vectors, and what are cosmics. So these three are very important, right? So here we have to use the first plasmid. So what are plasmids? So we know there are plasmids present in bacteria. First of all, they're present in bacteria, right? We are taking plasmids from bacteria, right? So what are the properties? They are self-replicative, self-replicative. Right? So plasmids are self-replicative. They can replicate themselves because of DNA molecules. Right? So they are double-stranded DNA molecules. Plasmids are double-stranded DNA molecules. Right? And they have their own ORI region. They have their own RNA ORI region. They have their own ORI region for replication. So ORI region is a ORI region means origin of replication. So ORI region represents origin of replication. So they have their own ORI region for replication. Right? And plasmids are having special type of genes. They are having special type of genes like antibiotic resistance. Like antibiotic resistance, sexual reproduction, right? And so on. Say every day. So genes required for everyday life are present on normal DNA. That was present in cytoplasm, right? But plasmids are carrying special type of characteristics, special type of genes, which are useful for special times, not for every day, right? So whenever we use antibiotics to kill bacteria, then these genes are working, right? Whenever we are doing antibiotics to kill bacteria, then only these genes were working, right? So that's why. So they are having a special type of characteristics. Right? So special type of genes they have. So self-replicative, double-stranded DNA molecules, and carrying special kind of genes, special kind of characteristics like antibiotic resistance. Right? They are very important. Some points I have to write because all they are very important for examination. Right? So widely used vectors in recombinant DNA technology are plasmids. So among bacteriophages, plasmids, artificial chromosomes, transposons, different vectors are there. But who are widely used vectors? Plasmids are the widely used vectors, right? And what is the widely used plasmid vector? Widely used plasmid vector is a PBR 322, right? And very important one, another point, widely used plasmid vector in plants, widely used plasmid vector in plants. So that was a TI plasmid. TI plasmid of whom? TI plasmid of here I am writing agrobacterium. Tumefaciens. So Ti plasmid of Agrobacterium tumefaciens. So widely used vector is a plasmid vector. Widely used plasmid vector is a PBR322. Widely used plasmid vector in plants is a Ti plasmid of Agrobacterium tumefaciens. So that's right, plasmid vectors are very easy to use. So we know that as per the experimentation done by Cohen, he can reveal that we can isolate a plastic insect plasmid into the host cell. That was also things are very important with the plasmids. So please keep in mind. Then next to the plasmids,